Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how I can create this abstract partially transparent shader in Blender. So let's get started. I'm going to use this skull model here. You can find a link to that in the description. It is free, but you will have to sign up to CGCreator to be able to download it. I'm not affiliated with them. Once you've downloaded it, go to File, Import and Wavefront OBJ. Find the folder where you have the file and click on it and click on Import Wavefront OBJ. Go to the Shading tab and in the World Properties I'm going to set this to Sky Texture. Let's go to Rendered View and set Error, Dust and Ozone to 3. Now let's set the sun elevation to 5% and the sun rotation to 27.8. If we go to the render properties and go to film, we can make this transparent. I'm not going to do that, but you can if you want to. Now go here and press delete to focus on the skull and click on new. Hit Shift A and add a mix shader, and let's add a transparent BSDF. This one, and put that here. Now here set the metallic to 1 and the roughness to 0. Add a wave texture and plug it into the color here and the factor here. And let's also plug it in here. Set it from bands to rings and set it to spherical. Set the scale to 75 and the detail to 0. Now let's hit Shift and right click and drag over here. Select the wave texture and duplicate it, put it here and set it from rings to bands and make sure it's set to X. Set the distortion to 1, and by the way, if you want to have these previews here, you can get the no preview add-on through the link in the description. Add a Musgrave texture, put it here and plug the height into the scale. Set the scale to 13.1. Now let's add a color ramp, put it here. Let's bring the black into somewhere around here and bring the white into somewhere around here. Add a noise texture, put it here, plug the factor into the normal and add a bump node and put that here. Make sure it's plugged into the height. Set the scale to 1000 and the detail to 15. As you can see, this is too much, so let's set the strength to 0.1. Let's save now and go back to layout mode. With the skull selected, press delete again and 1 to go into front view. Hit Shift A and add a camera, Ctrl Alt 0 to go into camera view and press G, Z to move it on the local Z axis. Now press G, Z and move it down. Let's go to preview mode and go to snapping, set it to face project, hit Shift A and add an empty plane axis, press G and Shift X and Control, and now as you can see it will snap to the faces here. Now it is here. Go back into camera view and select the camera, go to the depth of field here and select the empty. I'm going to set the f-stop to 0.3 and the blades to 16. You'll have to use cycles here, otherwise the transparency won't work. I set it to 128 samples with the noise enabled. If you can, I recommend that you use optics. If you can't, then just use OpenImage denoise. Under color management, make sure the view transform is set to filmic and the look to very high contrast. Now go to compositing and enable use nodes, add a denoise node set to accurate and just connect these. You'll need to enable denoising data to get these outputs. Go to the output properties and select a resolution that you want. You can also do it up here. I'm going to set it to JPEG with the quality set to 100%. Now let's save again and press F12 to render the image. So that's it of the tutorial. I hope you liked it. Please let me know what you should do next, and I'll see you next time.